Hello everyone, I'm Vijay from Vijayaacademics. As you know that today Cbse has released uh, syllabus of academic year 2025-26. Today I'll be going to explain about English language and literature class 10. So this paper will be of 20 marks. In that, uh, three sections will be there: reading comprehensions, writing skills, and grammar and language through literature. Now, in the reading comprehension, there will be the conceptual understanding, decoding, analyzing, inferring, interpreting, and vocabulary. That is of 20 marks. Writing skills and grammar is of 20 marks. In that, creative expression of an opinion or reasoning, just justifying, illustrating appropriate style and tone, using appropriate format and fluency, applying conventions, using integrated structures with accuracy and fluency. Language through literature, recalling, reasoning, appreciating, applying literary conventions, illustrating, and justifying. Extract relevant information, identifying the central theme and the sub theme. Understanding the writer's message, and writing fluently. That is of 40 marks. In this way, total 80 marks paper will be there. Let us see what is next. Next is guidelines are given for the assessment for listening and the speaking skills. That is ALS. ALS is a component of the subject enrichment activity under the internal assessment. ALS must be seen as an integrated component of all full language skills rather than a compartment of two. Suggested activity is therefore taken into in consideration and integration of the full language skills, but during assessment, emphasis will be given to speaking and listening, since reading and writing are already being assessed in the written exam. Now, what is there in the assessment of listening and speaking skills? 5 marks are there. What kind of activities? First is subject teachers must refer to book prescribed in the syllabus. In addition to the above, teachers may plan their own activities and create their own material for assessing the listening and speaking skill. You can use your own plan for that. Next is parameters for assessment. The listening and the speaking skills are be assist on the following parameters: interactive competence, that is initiation and turn talking, relevance to the topic, fluency, cohesion, coherence, and speed of delivery. Then pronunciation, language, grammar, and vocabulary. Now, these are the rubrics suggested for this activity: interaction, then fluency and coherence, then pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar. Now, uh, here the schedule is given. The practice of listening and the speaking skills should be done throughout the academic year. The final assessment of the skills is to be done as per the convenience and the schedule of the school. Next, we are going to see the syllabus content. What kind of syllabus is being given? Just like last year for the year 2024 and 25, or whatever the lessons were there, the same lessons are given, and you are going to teach in the same way. Let us see in detail. Prescribed book is NCRT. The first book is the First Flight. In that, prose are there: A Letter to God, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom, stories about flying, from the diary of Anne Frank, glimpses of India, uh, Miserable the author, Madam writes the verse, the sermon at Banaras, the proposal. In this way, in prose, total 9 lessons are there. Let us see poems. The first poem is Dust of Snow, Fire and Ice, A Tiger in the Zoo, How to Tell Wild Animals, the ball poem. Then Amanda, The Trees, Fog, The Tale of Custer the Dragon, for Anne Gregory. Then next book is a Footprints Without Feet. In that, A Triumph of Surgery, The Thief Story, The Midnight Visitors, A Question of Trust, Footprints Without Feet, The Making of Scientist, The Necklace, Wholly, and The Book That Saved the Earth. In this way, total 9 lessons are there. Next, if you will see, words and expression, that workbook is there. Units 1 to 4 and unit 7 to 11. Now here note is given for the teachers. Encourage interaction among peers, students and teachers through activities such as role play, discussion, group work, etc. Reduce teachers talking time and keep it the minimum. Take up questions for discussion to encourage pupils to participate and to marshal their ideas and express and defend their views, and follow the speaking and the listening activities given in the NCERT book. So these are the things given by the NCERT about 10th standard. Let us see now for grade 9, what all those things are given. We are going to see in detail, but prior to that, we are going to see the paper pattern of grade 10. So first is, let us see here. Prior only I told that there are 3 sections, A, B, and C. A section is of reading skill, B section is of writing skill with grammar, and C section is of language through literature. So total paper is of 80 marks. For reading skill, they have given 20 marks. For writing skill and grammar, 20 marks. And language through literature, 40 marks. Now, first section is of reading skill. In the reading skill, if you will see, that is section A, reading comprehension through unseen passage. That is of 20 marks. In this discursive passage of 400 to 450 words, 10 marks. Case-based factual passage with visual input, statistical data, chart, etc. Of 200 to 250 words. It carries 10 marks. Total length of the two passages to be 600 to 700 words. Multiple choice question. What kind of questions will be there based on this? These passages. The first, here it has been given that multiple choice question, objective type questions, and short answer questions to be answered in 30 to 40 words will be asked to assess comprehension, interpretation, analysis, inference, evaluation, and vocabulary. So in this way, reading skill is of 20 marks. Let us go to the next section. That is section B. That is writing skill and grammar. Grammar contains 10 marks. And here, the first part is determiners, then tenses, morals, subject verb concord, and in the reported speech, commands and request statements and questions. Only this much grammar is there for grade 10th. Next, if you will go, the courses at the secondary level 6 to cement high professional grasp of grammatical items and levels of accuracy. Accurate use of spelling, punctuation, and grammar in context will be assessed through gap filling, editing, transformation exercises. 10 out of 12 questions will have to be attempted. On the basis of those sections of grammar, here the examples are given what kind of questions will be asked in the board. In that, first one is given gap filling, then editing and transformation exercises. Total 12 questions will be there, and from that, students, they have to write answer for 10. If you will go further, the third section is of, this is the second section. In that, sub part is their writing skill. 10 marks are there. Write a formal letter based on a given situation in 100 to 120 words. Out of 2 questions is to be answered. It carries 5 marks. Writing analytical paragraph in 100 to 120 words on a given map chart, graph, clues, cues. 1 out of 2 questions is to be answered. It carries 5 marks. If you will go further, section C contains language through literature. It carries 40 marks. First question is refers to context, 1 extract out of the 2 from the drama, oblique prose. Then 1 extract out of 2 from poetry. In that, what kind of questions will come? Multiple choice questions, objective type questions, very short answer type questions. 1 word, 1 sentence, short answer questions to be answered in 30 to 40 words will be asked to assess inference, analysis, interpretation, evaluation, and vocabulary. Next, if you will see question number 5, it is short and very long answer questions. It carries 30 marks. In that, first question is of 4 out of 5 short answer type questions to be answered in 40 to 50 words from the book First Flight to assess interpretation, analysis, inference, and evaluation. Total 12 marks. Then question number, next question number 9, 2 out of 3 short answer type of questions to be answered in 40 to 50 words, each from footprints without feet to assess interpretation, analysis, inference, and evaluation. Total marks are 6. 1 out of 2 long answer type of questions from first flight to be answered in about 100 to 120 words each to assess creativity, imagination, and exploration beyond the text and across the text. This can be a passage-based question taken from a situation plot from the text. It carries 6 marks. Then next question is question number 11. 1 out of 2 long answer type of questions from footprints without fit on theme or plot involving interpretation, extrapolation beyond the text and inference or the character sketch to be answered in about 100 to 120 words. It carries 6 marks. So in this way, this is the paper pattern given by the Cbse, same as 2024-25. Now, let us see the syllabus of grade 9th in detail. If you will see, first thing here it has been given is that again the same pattern is given. Let us discuss about grade 9th now. Here the same pattern, section A, reading skill, 20 marks. Same grammar is there, no change. Same type of questions are there as grade 10th is having. Next, if you will go for writing skills, in the writing skills, there is a change. Writing a descriptive paragraph, word limit 100 to 120 words, describing a person, event, situation based on visual or verbal cues out of 2 questions to be answered. And next is writing a story on a given cue, title, a diary entry in 100 to 120 words out of 2 questions is to be answered. If you will compare with this with the 10th standard, writing skills are different. Other things are the same one. If you will see section C is also same. Now let us see what has been prescribed books. There in the prescribed books. First one is the Behind. Then in this prose, the fun they had, the sound of music, the little girl, a truly beautiful mind, the snake and the mirror, my childhood, reach for the top, Kathmandu, if I were you. Then poems, the road not taken, wind or rain on the roof, the lake isle of Innisfree, a legend of the Northland, no man are foreign, on killing a tree, a slumber did my spirit still. These are the poems, total 8 poems are there. Then if you will see the next book, Moments, the first lesson is The Lost Child, then The Adventures of Toto, Ishwaran, the storyteller, In the Kingdom of Fools, The Happy Prince, The Last Leaf, A House is Not a Home, and The Beggar. In this way, 8 lessons are there. Then Words and Expressions workbook is there for grade 9, units 1 to 6 and units 8, 10, and 11. Now, here some suggestions are given for the teachers. Encourage classroom interaction among peers, students, and teachers through activities such as role play, group work, etc. Reduce teacher talk time and keep it minimum. Take a question for the discussion to encourage pupils to participate and to express their ideas and defend their views. The same things are there as grade 10. Now for the internal assessment, listening and speaking, assessment of listening and speaking skill will be for 5 marks. It is recommended that listening and speaking skill should be regularly practiced. So art integrated project based on the activities like role play, skate, dramatization, etc. must be used. Here, it has been told that please refer to the circular number 33, year 2020, dated 14th May 2020. The website is given for details for internal assessment. Now, guidelines for the assessment of listening and the speaking skills are given. If you will see the same as grade 10, all those points are being mentioned. So this is all about syllabus of English for grade 9th and 10th. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
ठीक है